So what I want to do in this little presentation is just to say a few things about the really big picture about what we're doing. And I thought one of the verses from the Tao Te Ching would do this most beautifully, I think. So this is the big picture as I see it. On the right-hand side we have Taoism and the idea that Tao gives birth to one. On the left-hand side we have complexity theory, which interestingly only got going as a result of computer power, and so I understand it, yin and yang actually had an influence on computers. So in a way Taoism gave birth to complexity theory, albeit very indirectly. So one gives birth to two, that's complexity. So what I think we're looking to do is really put these two things together, not necessarily to kind of come out with some single body of thinking, but perhaps a sort of improvement. And two gives birth to three is really the sort of is the idea to kind of develop some new mindset. And by new mindset, I'm not talking about some homogeneous sort of way of thinking that's inflexible. Which would be ironic. So I think that's what we're doing, is creating some new mindset out of complexity and Taoism. So also I'd like to incorporate into this picture the 7+1 within the Hanwang Forum. So you have those represented here: arts and culture, agriculture and food, health, learning, technology, communities, civil society, and governance and policy. So I want to incorporate those into some new mindset and what we do in the future, which obviously makes sense. So we bring those into the sort of into the organisation, and I think just thinking about two gives birth to three. I've mentioned new mindset, but I think what we're looking to do is create a whole new organisation around a new mindset, which is the combination of Taoism and complexity and the 7+1. So these two circles in the middle constitute a new organisation. And then 3 gives birth to all universal things. What I'd like to kind of just show here is the new organisation will be a platform for multiple spin-offs of various kinds. And we've got leadership training and Chinese medicine, I think being seen as the first 2 entities. But I'm just showing a few other circles here just to say that there are many different projects and types of organisations that I think can spin off from the new organisation. Not that they'll be discrete and unrelated, but I see the new organisation as enabling the creation of new entities, new organisations, and for these new entities and new organisations to influence the new organisation. So there's a co-evolving relationship between each of these things. And I'm putting this here just to say that all universal things shoulder the yin and embrace the yang. And this is the idea that, what I've just mentioned, that the new organisation influences the thinking within these new entities. So again, this is all consistent with the Tao Te Ching. And the first 2 organisations I think we're looking at are leadership training and Chinese medicine. I think those are the 2 we're starting with. And again, carrying on with the Tao Te Ching, the yin and yang mingle and mix with each other to beget the harmony. So this just shows that the new thinking, the new mindset is within each of these organisations, and they can relate to each other at the same time, and the parent organisation. So that's it. This is not a business plan. This is just the big picture thinking that gets us closer to a business plan.